Did anything special to prepare for your roles?
Oh, certainly. Every morning for breakfast, I had 3 pieces of burnt toast and a rotten egg.
Why'd you have that?
Well, I got a tapeworm, and that's good enough for me.
Now listen, Silas, before each scene I like to prepare by slapping an inanimate object.
Any particular inanimate object?
Yeah, what was the inanimate object?
You.
Oh!
Don't you
He's
remember?
not Curly, because he's an inanimate object, and it's funny, because who could see that coming?
See this coming.
You know.
Well, I was going to say, I just spoke with the Three Stooges. Where did you find those guys?
Well, we looked at everybody, honestly. We looked at thousands of people for this role. And because if big stars, little stars, unknowns, but we wanted guys who could do it perfectly, Moe, Larry, and Curly. We didn't want guys to come in and say, and we had big stars say this. They said, like, I'd like to do my take on Moe. We're like, no. See, we don't want, this isn't like Batman, where you could kind of do your version of Batman. You have to do Moe, Larry, and Curly exactly. And that would turn off some big-time actors. That's scary to do something like that. So we read everybody, no matter who they were, they had to read for us. These were the 3 best, and I could promise you they're the 3 best on the planet.
Case in point, there's a lot of slapping going on in this film. How do you do that without getting hurt?
Oh, it's simple. See, what you want to do is you want to get your subject standing parallel to camera, and then using your right or your left hand, depending on where the camera is, bring it back at a 90-degree angle, and using a sweeping motion, let him have it.
Oh! I'm sorry, Moe. I thought you...
Remind me to tear out your Adam's apple later.
Yeah, what'd you do that for?
Now, with regards to the eye poke, it's an entirely different artistic endeavor. What you want to do is bring your arm up parallel to the ground using these 2 fingers, look at the imbecile, and let him have it. Oh! Well, the imbecile got it.
So what kind of trouble are we in where you're the straight man and a nun?
Yeah, it's the diversity of roles that I enjoy.
Well, how do you jump into that? Because, I mean, you're actually the loving nun, too,
Yes.
which is not what fans may expect from you.
Right, yes. Larry David is the maniacal nun who gets terrorized by the Stooges. Yes, it's kind of nice. It's nice to be the kind of the straight man, the beneficent one who actually cares about the Stooges and, sees the goodness in them. Was a fun, habit to wear.
This has also been a labor of love for you and your brother for a long time.
Yeah.
Over the years, are you just adding in more and more jokes?
Yeah, it's like Dumb and Dumber took 5 years to get made. And no one wanted to make that movie. And during those years, you're not just putting it down. Like, in fact, when I'd go out and have a couple pops, I'd come home with my friends and I'd say, hey, let me read you this. And I'd read them. They were like, read it. Dumb and Dumber, I'd read it aloud, straight through. I must have done that 25 times. And every time you do it, you see, oh, this could be better, that could be better, this could be better. And that's what happens with the Stooges. The good news is, by not letting us make the movie for 10 years, we were able to really work on it and make it better.
Well, they have it down. They each have their roles. Peter does the kind of all the talking, and Bob does all the smiling. And they'll confer with each other, and they trust each other. It's obviously, they obviously trust each other and have a really great bond. And so it's a well-oiled machine.
Well, this is obviously going to be a successful movie. Have you made plans to what you're thinking about doing next?
Oh, yeah.
Well, right now we're just trying to get all our ducks in a row.
Yeah, we're starting a courier service using ducks.
It's been kind of hard tying those letters to their legs. They keep waddling away.
Yeah, they're starting a union.
I'm shooting an edgy independent feature with Mark Ruffalo and Chloe Sevigny. It's a sophomore effort from a wonderful, wonderful Swedish director. My agent says he's a genius. Yeah, he shot a bunch of award-winning Volkswagen commercials.
You want to do it?
Allow me.
Oh!
Is there a certain message you're trying to get out with your film?
Oh, certainly. Family is important.
Yeah, even your friends. You gotta treat everybody with love and respect.
Well, you
Yeah, this movie shows that a real family can always stick together.
Yeah, we start out as little tykes.
And we stick together, come what may.
All for one.
And one for all.
I'll take care of myself.
Oh!
Gentlemen. Gentlemen.
He means us.
Oh.
Is there a message to the film?
Yeah. Love your family, even if they are knuckleheads.
Yeah.